You
for
probably
the right.
wanna. Well, you don't need. See if you can get your tenacity higher. Actually,
Really?
yeah, because it also gives you damage for tanks. Tenacity also gives damage.
You didn't get your weapon yet, Andre?
No, I need to run it 2 more times. I can only do
Um,
1 DR a day before my brain explodes. So,
Yeah.
just
I
gotta
don't blame you.
take it easy.
That- It's so boring.
So yeah, tenacity is basically a dumber version of determination when it comes to damage.
I mean, my skill speed is like perfect right now, though.
Is 9? Like you can get that 9 higher.
I don't think so. I have to plug it into Ariella, I think, to check.
Imagine not just eyeballing it.
I mean, that's what I did.
Just
I
eyeball it
just-
harder.
Yeah, I just took whatever was on the 2.38, like 515 investment slot, and then I just put everything that was left over into tenacity.
What is happening?
Oh, how'd you die?
I got low.
What is this?
Oh, that's all.
Oh.
This is what I hate about being an off tank. I have to turn off my stance every time.
It just becomes part of your opener, though.
No, like turn it off when we pull.
Oh,
Yeah, I figured.
oh, I forgot the land part. Oops.
Interesting.
Wait, what happened to Richter?
What?
Oh no, I just saw you standing there, and like it just looked like something had happened to you. But I guess the message has been going crazy.
Sorry, hold on.
Uh,
Did the second doll not get fed?
Yeah,
Can you
can I?
say what you said again? Sorry.
Oh, it just looked like you were just standing there. It didn't look like you were casting or anything, so I thought you disconnected.
Oh. No, I was casting.
How?
Might have been just Dreadworm.
This.
Classic Dreadworm trip up.
I messed up already.
Yeah. So a series of unfortunate events leaving it at 26% happened there.
Wait, was Andre there?
Huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Try to hit the bell too.
I'm with South. No, you know what I was thinking? Mixie actually delays her size there because she doesn't want to screw you guys over. But I think she should use her size and hit all the dolls, and see what happens.
We could try that. Yeah.
Because
Depending on
I don't
timing.
think it's gonna kill them. I don't think it's gonna kill them, and there'll be extra damage for everybody. So I mean,
There's
you
also
guys,
extra heal. I
yeah,
think.
exactly, which is amazing.
It's like
yeah.
it's like the hyper pad because you're hitting 6 targets if you do it right.
Yeah, we could try it.
Yeah.
I know some groups do it. Some don't.
Because her size comes up just at that time, so it's perfect.
Just be careful not to like steal your ad. Otherwise, I mean, I guess you could.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna wait till you guys like all hit them and stuff, and then go from there.
Oh,
Did I bring mine too close?
Yeah. it was
yeah.
so close.
Yeah. I have a faulty wire on my controller. I bumped it and it disconnected, and I was like, oh shit. I over moved.
Yo, I don't have any college class tomorrow. Let's go. Today's a good day. It's like Friday, but it's Wednesday. Oh, there you go. Oh, no, that was
Ooh, that
well.
was close.
I don't know what happened.
Was mine too
Somebody's
high, huh?
doll was too high.
Yeah, it was too high. Someone's.
I read mine as 18. Was it? But it looked like it came from my end.
You actually misread it. It was 81.
No, no, it's not.
I,
I'm fairly certain it wasn't mine because it stopped at 27. I did one more attack, and I don't think my attack would do 2% of its health.
It might have been, to be honest, because both mine and Kuro's got fed already. So, yeah,
It was the third doll to be fed, whichever one that one was.
yeah. Did I just... Nope, no I didn't. I did. No mistakes here.
Did Kuro get Venn diagram?
Oh yeah, they did agree. From which one?
What was that one?
I think he got hit by his own probably first, and then somebody else's.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, so Kuro, if you think you don't have enough time, no, because then yeah, I think yours is just really tight too, Kuro. We'll just have to suck it up if that happens. Yeah, because we can't have Kuro like drag the doll away and then bring it back because you know.
Wear some triple cast magic there. Try really hard. Delay it.
We'll just have to suck it up.
I could probably help out if you need the help. Since mine gets fed early. So if you need like an extra weapon skill, I can throw one your way.
Low? Or for some reason my TBN wasn't going off.
Okay.
It's for nerds anyway.
Wow. That was kind of rude.
What do you mean?
You calling me a nerd? Huh?
We might be. Okay.
One of the dolls had too much health.
No, I think it died.
No idea.
Yeah,
Oh.
someone killed mine at 10%.
That might have been
Oh,
me.
Might have been me too.
Oh.
I was gonna say, was it mine? Because I think I might have also
No,
killed
mine was the one that detonated. It had 10%. And I was trying to feed it.
It might have been me.
Yeah.
I'll be more.
So I'll try not to get it that low. I normally stop at like just after 20.
No, what happened there is I'm sure I hit it with my AoE, so it shouldn't be your responsibility to be honest. It should be like mine.
And
To
everyone
keep an
should
eye out
not
for
be
it.
so greedy. My goal for this fight is to have the only one parse for this. It's like a badge of honor if you think about it. Because there can only be one parse, but many 99s.
Does the vlogs even show it if it's below 10%?
Yeah, it should. I've seen below 10. Like, I have a bunch of 9s on my page.
Weird flex?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh gosh, that was scary.
Nope. Baz is dead.
Died again. Alright, it wasn't me that time, I promise.
It wasn't me either. I stopped attacking. So.
Okay, I'm gonna stop using a size. It's tricky.
Is it?
I just.
Oh,
yeah.
was it tricky for you?
Well, it comes up just like I don't even. It's not as we move in. It's like a GCD and a half or so after.
Well, if you want that, if you still want to use a size, you could probably just ask Pass to stop around maybe 28 to 30% of the doll's HP.
I'll let the Asias finish the last bit on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll try that.
You
Yeah,
can try
we
that, yeah.
Okay.
you should aim for a
Your
different.
size also helps with healing, that's why.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It's amazing for
So-
healing. So
Yeah,
Okay.
let's try that.
It's crazy.
Same with you, because I know a size has a huge range. So same with you, Richie.
Hmm.
Maybe since you still have your dots on it too, so it's immediately stop at 30 for you.
Okay.
Yeah. So always expect Mixie's a size from now on for Paz and Richie. Yeah, I learned how not to early pull anymore.
I haven't. What? How did Andreas get my ad? No! I hit fucking low blow
I'll
the
move out.
second. Like, I don't know how he timed that better than I did, because the second it spawned, I clicked on it and stunned it to make sure I'd get
Like
it.
an auto attack?
No, I'm doing AoE
Art
there,
of
but I
War.
normally move in a little bit further out. I'll move further out. Don't worry, I won't hit him again.
No, I'm
No,
just
you could just
surprised.
stand where he is, dude. Andre.
What's that?
You could just stand where Alice is, so in case you
Mhm.
do aggro it first, you're not too close to the boss to feed it.
Oh,
know,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
I was just.
Because our scholar back then, she always took the doll from the dragoon, I believe,
Mhm.
and she was the one feeding it instead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm hitting my fucking stun to make sure no one else gets it, and he's still in it. This unmarked AoEs are too powerful.
Yeah, our scholar wanted the DPS so bad, she would take the doll.
Ooh, you want the DPS so bad. Great damage activated there. Oh, yeah.
What?
Did it overlap?
Yep. Just on Andreas, though, so...
Are you moving your doll as well, Kaz?
Yeah.
I guess
Oh,
they were just
oh.
still too close.
That was me. I just hit 2 exhausts. Damn.
Yeah, you shouldn't though.
I went a little bit past the middle. I think I'm gonna stay in the
Oh,
middle
okay.
next time. Just a little bit too much, I guess.
Did I have sense on? I do. Oh my god.
That was me. Then I got blown up. I think I just...
Alright, since Andre is there now, I could just do one Flood of Shadow.
Yeah, I'm also going to take out the Mirage dive I was using on it to ensure that we'd hit it. Because sometimes I'd need Mirage dive and sometimes I wouldn't, but it'd usually be fine if I just hit it either way. But I guess I can just hold it for a second now.
What?
Wait, why didn't Shampoo die? What?
Because I was far away from you guys.
But what killed?
It was
Your
exhaust.
doll was close, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Blue.
Just remember to remove the dolls.
Oh, I hope mine got fed. Oh, we're good. Thought it died.
No.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
Took me too soon.
Ah!
Oh, yeah, closer, closer.
You're closer.
I closer. I was.
Yeah,
next
look
to
at our dead bodies!
Someone took my wave.
What do you mean? Yeah, I'm closer. Look at our dead bodies!
I was max melee.
One
I'll
sec,
go
I have
further.
to let the dog.
I remember not to fucking.
Maybe
Yeah, we
it's
had
'cause-
zero space to dodge there.
You know, I think you were max
Sorry.
melee because you were on the hands. We have to be max melee from Liquid himself, don't we?
Living liquid himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you were on hand because there's no way we were
Really
max
quick,
melee.
by the way, the two healers. Have you guys talked about throttles?
Yes.
Okay.
We got it. We got
Alright,
it.
okay. Just make sure. All right, we're good.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're not pretending to be an ISP. Don't let us get throttled. Haha.
I got that. Alright, so.
It hurts.
Oh, sorry, I was AFK for a second.
Oh, you
I'm back.
were okay. Remember.
Yeah, what? Why? What did you say?
Nothing,
We
nothing.
said some terrible things about you, but it's okay. You don't leave it.
Yeah, I was telling them how you remember when you called me fat.
Yeah, we're not letting that go.
Yeah, we're not. I'm not letting.
No, Yoshi is
Oh
gonna
my
hear about
God.
this later. Like,
Just another thing on the long list of things that I'm never gonna live down. It's fine. I'm used to it.
okay, wow. Wowzers. No! It was so
I
close.
forgot about the size. Forgot about the size. I hit it with an extra rune 4.
But other than that, the size is pretty good there, right?
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah,
If
first one.
I didn't hit it with the
Yeah.
extra rune 4, it would've been fine.
I think that also solves like Richie and Paz not getting some heals at some point. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't died. It's been good.
You got pretty close last run, though.
You gotta have faith in the size.
Good Andre over here.
No,
Oh,
Andrews!
look at-
Yo! I can't stun that fast. The buttons on my fingers don't go that like that.
No, because his AoE is exactly when the doll spawns. That's why.
It was very close though. It was very close. I'll move out a bit more. I just don't want to get hit by the wave by the Protean from south either. So I'm trying to keep like a.
You can stand where I'm standing if you want. It's
Or
totally
my-
safe.
It's a
So my
circle.
AOE would still hit.
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, that's fine. At least if you do hit it, you're not gonna feed the doll the boss. You know what I mean? So it's totally safe even if you steal it from him.
Okay, I'll just make like a screen cheat that'll stun it the second it appears. What's it called? A script. That's what it's called.
Did you call it a screen cheat?
Yeah.
I like his term better. It's unique.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's how they're like slowly evolving
Isn't screen cheating when you like look at
yeah.
somebody
No,
else's screen?
that's
and,
another
like,
thing.
fucking-
I'm gonna cheat in GoldenEye.
Yeah, screen cheating's for like that too. But there's like a new thing where you can get a program to read the screen
there,
and
right
then
there.
it'll aim for you. Okay, well
Okay,
that's
actually,
unfortunate. So there's a
You know
type of
what,
hack.
Andre? Just stand where the doll spawns. There you go.
You can just
Yeah.
stand on me. Yeah, that's
Yeah. Stand where the doll spawns. That's totally.
And I can keep AoEing then without worrying? Or...
Yes,
Okay.
yes, you
Alright,
can.
alright. Okay.
Because we do enough damage that South can just move the boss and it can get fed without worrying about its HP. And we're all padding our DPS.
I mean that's how Biz 1 and 2 work. It's just DPS padding. I don't even think my DPS is good to begin with. I think I'm only hitting like 16k or something. It's like ridiculously low.
Gee, I'm gonna look into the DPSs and I'll see where we are.
Yeah, not there. It moves. It alternates between the left and the right. You gotta pay attention. You can't just stand in
Okay,
one
let me
spot.
just. Okay. Now you guys are confusing me. Let me just stand where I was originally standing by south, and I haven't had an issue at all.
Okay.
Okay.
So
It's
we'll
just
just we'll just do it that way.
It's because when you aggro the doll, that's why.
It's because I was closer, that's why. But now
Oh, you
I'll
were
stay
closer.
further out, and I won't be able to hit the doll. So it'll
Okay.
be fine. Like at least not at first. Like I can hit it after, but I don't want to hit it right away.
Issues? Blizzard 2. Yo, Current has Blizzard 2 bound. Let's make fun of him. Oh, what?
Oh,
What was that?
Much HP?
is that too much HP stuff?
Was it?
We took about 200k, so
Yeah. It's like 250k for me.
did
Was
I
the
move
doll
it?
just not low enough, or?
I guess so.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know whose stuff I didn't see.
It was Kuros.
Oh. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, that scared me. I saw that doll's health go down and I thought we were done.
Yeah,
No.
I saw that too.
Yeah, I bursted a little extra, but I didn't need to.
Oh my god.
Richie,
That was
be
amazing.
with us.
Oh
I
my
saw
god.
that.
Right. I'm here.
Thank you. Your proximity is appreciated. We did it.
Like,
Oh,
Be selfish with your cooldowns here.
I gave it to me, right? Yeah,
I don't know. Did you?
I'm pretty sure.
Just remember your
What am I doing?
spots.
No, sorry, my mouse didn't work. I had to.
Ouch.
Fuck, that was my fault.
Uh-oh. This is no
I
good.
have my mouse bound a certain way, and if my numlock is off, none of the buttons work. So I used my Asuna on my mouse, and it didn't work. Fuck. Okay, it works. It works now.
Oh, my friend is the same thing.
Okay, it works. Look.
His mouse buttons
I can do
don't
it.
work when he doesn't have
I can
unlock
do
turned
it.
on because the mouse buttons count as numlock buttons.
Food check.
I finally figured out the
I think you
optimal
burned
amount
out
of time
money
to hit the ball.
During Cascade 2.
Shampoo. When do we start burning liquid?
Isn't it during Cascade 2? Like when the second tornadoes appear?
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay.
We'll see, yeah.
That's good enough for me, I guess. I'm probably just gonna keep spreading my AoEs just because that's still my optimal DPS route.
I mean, you should switch to a single target if we're trying to burn down liquid, though.
I'll go for convenience. Liquid's always close to me, so I'll probably just keep it in, since the hand tends to go flying away. Oh my god. God wants to Aratar everything except the hand.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I messed up.
What'd you do?
Oh wait,
Sorry.
wait, everyone!
Oh my
Wait,
god.
I don't understand.
Go to face you
provoked
guys,
the
so the Buster went for everyone.
I provoked the wrong target.
Oh my god.
I see
was
Liquid
like,
facing the wrong way.
At least I apologized before you guys died.
Oh my god.
If you
yeah, that
guys
makes
think
it
about
so
it,
much better.
If you guys were good, we could have fixed it.
Wow.
Oh, damn. South would have died still though.
Yeah, so would have done it. It wouldn't
Worthy
have had
sacrifice.
True, yeah, she called me fat, so.
She called me
cooldown. I
old.
called
so-
your shield fat. I'm still... It was a compliment.
Hey, that's a compliment!
I said your shield is
Yeah,
fat.
it's fat with the PH.
Yeah. Oh my god. Listen, if you're gonna project onto my compliment, that's all you, okay?
He literally made his hair white today.
To be an old man.
Wait, that's why you did that?
It was
That
like,
funny.
oh dear lord, my doll. Dude, don't.
You're good.
God, please target the damn hand. Fuck's sake. I'm begging you. Thank you.
I have the same struggle. I know you feel.
Richie, move!
Oh my god.
Join us. We love you.
I'm here. We're good. We're good.
God. Do we need a reprisal on my casting?
I forgot.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay. Was just checking.
Okay, so their HP was about 6% difference.
Okay, so after
Um,
that we can do it.
after the hand of pain there and see what
Yeah.
happens.
So right after the first like watery thing disappears, then we can all focus liquid. Liquid is at 4%, which is sick. Which means we could probably kill it before that mechanic finishes.
Yeah. The hand was 14. The liquid is 8. During that time before we died.
Oh, we need more DPS on the hand, and then as soon as that hand of pain goes out.
Yeah.
Just focus.
So just wait for like the cascade on the floor to appear. Once that happens, then we're allowed to like focus liquid. I think pretty much, right?
Yeah. Still trying to figure out my cooldown still, because I was so low there.
I know, me too. I have Thrill, like, right at the cascade. Oh, sorry, I didn't target the boss.
Actually, no, then the exhaust is still.
I
When do
think
you
Kuro
assize,
just got to a
actually?
bad spot.
Mixie, when do you assize?
The second it's off cooldown. But like I don't know. It's
Okay, how many seconds before those exhaust comes out? If you can. Actually, yeah. Let's just go. I'll pay attention to it.
I don't know.
I'll pay attention to it.
Mixie's like, I just do it when I should.
I just do it. I just do it.
Yeah.
I'm not watching what anybody else is doing.
Same.
More cooldown.
Oh, I crit my Mithril Tempest.
Oh, did you blow up his ad by accident while he was running it?
Yeah. Normally I don't kill it, but alright, maybe I should chill on the AoE.
I think that doll moved too early though. Like it was being fed too early. I feel like. I think. Alright, let me check something. Alright, I'm just like trying to see what's happening. So I might mess up some cooldowns.
Unfortunate series of events.
Died, yeah. Did anyone see whose doll died?
Huh? No one died. It was
not-
Luminous.
It was.
It
Wait,
was
wasn't
exhaust.
Oh, was it
Yeah.
Exhaust?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kuro had it.
Ah, damn. I'm sorry, Kuro. I put you in a tough spot.
I think it's just the way you're running. You're accidentally running in between the two ads that are still alive.
Yeah.
So just, I mean, if you can help it, just move like after. Oh no, because you have to run through. This is like a uniquely ranged problem.
Oh my god, I got healed so fast.
Oh,
Oh, mine
that
had too much
Embolus?
health.
one wasn't.
Did you use a size at that point or no? I don't know if you did or not.
What's the 200k damage one? Because that's what killed us. That's the.
It was the doll had too much health.
Yeah, too much
It
health.
was mine.
Yeah, I
But
used
at-
size.
You had already hit it with size.
But-
Okay.
I think I did it a little bit later. I mean, like maybe one GCD, but
I'm just trying to figure out if
That
I
might
should
have been
hit
it.
it with an extra attack or not during that, or I'll just leave the pet on it instead of sending it to the hand immediately. Yeah, that'll work.
No.
Nixie.
I was about to yell Alice.
Really?
I mean, Alice is always.
Alice can take the blame.
I haven't done anything wrong.
It's always Alice.
I
It's
actually
just reflex
almost
at this
did.
point.
Free of sin. As well.
Remember when it was Nova though?
Oh my god, yeah,
Yes.
I was like,
I do
I
remember.
do remember, yes.
There was
Yes.
a lot of early pulls in this with Nova.
Okay, I was thinking about this when we first started doing this. I had fell cleave in like the worst fucking spot possible, so I literally couldn't move and press
I
fell cleave at the same time. And I'm so glad I fixed that.
99 Warrior, by the way.
It wasn't a 99
Yeah.
warrior then, I imagine.
I think I already had a 99 by the time I changed it. Don't worry, fell cleave is in an easily accessible spot that I can hit with while moving.
The home button.
You know, you could have been the perfect co-tank, but you called me fat.
That's just rude.
You're the best co-tank I ever had.
Now you're just lying. That sounded so insincere.
You think I'd lie?
I mean,
Yes.
you're saying I called you fat when I definitely didn't.
So I was worried about that. I crit, and it got way too low, and then the size brought it to like 1 HP.
And then autos.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so I'm gonna just stop AoEing there.
Do you have
I
You probably want to just like save an Infuriate during that time if you have any. Just so you can avoid not AoEing, but then you don't break your Tempest combo if you have it. You know what I mean? If it's possible.
I've been using Infuriate to heal myself up really quickly after I hit one.
Ah.
Yeah,
When do you do that?
like
You're
right when I turn the boss around. That's
just
the,
TB anyway.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. I can heal myself up pretty big there. I don't really lose that much for doing a one combo that's not AoE. It's like 40 potency or something.
died. I think I died to an excess AoE. Granted, I also did hit it like one time over.
I'm gonna have so much trouble doing my opener regularly after this.
No, I'm just gonna sit here and like apply my DOT over and over and unlock her.
This opener is becoming muscle memory. I'm gonna start hitting all these cooldowns now.
That's what sucks about opening.
Do not a size.
Exhaust.
Well,
Crit again with 8 HP.
Yeah, I saw your doll move there as well, Richie. It slightly moved.
Is it
us.
too close? Is
Or
mine
it
hitting
was too
people?
close, yeah. That's why we're getting clipped by the two dolls.
How big is that AoE?
It's pretty big. Like, let's say you see these tiny circles around the circle?
Yeah.
It's about that. That's how big they
Yeah,
are.
because so I move it. So like, say C is my tornado. I move it like to this very back,
Mhm.
and then as soon as I do, I stand it the closest as I can, so that
The
I'm
soil,
still in the
right.
soil. But if that's too close, I can't be in the soil. I have to be farther back. So I'll just not be in it.
Let's see. But then you might die because I think that's what's killing you before too, is the feed when you're outside the soil.
We've changed a few things with the healing, so maybe not.
There
Okay,
should be
okay.
shields before that, so maybe he'll survive.
Try not stepping inside the soil. Yeah, try that.
Yeah, I'll stay farther back.
countdown started.
When's at the end of the countdown?
The fight.
It
The fight
ends.
begins.
Uh,
We clear.
oh shit, finally.
Oh, we're potting. We're potting. We're potting.
Yeah,
Oh my
it only
God.
took us 4 hours.
You're potting.
I potted. I potted.
Oh, I'm gonna have to change my whole cooldown rotation here when I start potting. I didn't even think about that.
You do?
I think so, yeah.
You just pre-pot. That's disgusting.
That,
Don't do
that's,
that.
no. Oh my god.
should use fake
That's
pots.
So close.
Actually, no. I pre-pot on my Gunbreaker.
Repotting is so bad on Warrior though.
Your funding's bad on like everyone. I don't know what job wants to pre-bot.
I make
Yeah,
it
that's
super
good.
Okay.
Oh, Crow died.
Kuro just ate those hands. Someone's gonna die. Kuro says, Richie, no!
Oh god damn it! I keep forgetting that. I'm so sorry. Because I'm targeting the hand and its back circle is fucking off to the side.
Shampoo, no!
Oh, rip.
I'll be the
Take
tank.
other-
Oh,
I'll be the tank.
Oh, I got it. Hold on.
I got you guys. Never say Alice wasn't here for you.
Can you actually benediction me like at maybe like the last few seconds of my living dead? Because I think the reason I'm getting low there is because it takes a moment for South to provoke the boss back to her, because I think it's still on cooldown.
It is. I mean, I can.
Okay.
I might have been slightly late with it though. I'll try and.
No,
vote
because the thing is, if we could maximize me not being able to tank both boss and hand until she has to benediction me would be better. As long as it doesn't ruin her stuff, you know?
I'll try and invoke
um,
as soon as I see the benediction.
yeah, yeah, try to benediction me at like the 3 or 2 seconds left and see if that would be better.
Alice, you might want to put some food on.
What?
I hear it's good for you.
But I just
You
ate.
can't make fun of me for not having food and then forget it.
I didn't forget it. I just chose not to put it on because I don't have any Wait, no, I found some. Let's go.
Just say you found
Do you
some.
need food? 'Cause I have some.
No, I
You
have.
boiled
I have
eggs,
real
yeah.
food. I just have been eating random food to like give me more max health. I could probably look for some on the market board.
You can also beg Andre.
Yeah, but begging's not my style.
You don't have to beg. I'll get you some food.
I've got like food from last tier left over, and I've been just hoarding it because we don't need it yet. I plan on using it when we actually have a chance of clearing.
I mean, I'm just using... Alright, it's not that expensive, so I just use whatever.
Maybe it's gotten cheaper and I just haven't paid attention, but I'm used to it being like an arm and a leg.
Why am I still on this side?
Oh,
Oh, I think that doll was too
Yeah,
high.
that doll was
Yeah, I
way
don't
too
think
high.
the size did enough
Which doll?
on mine. That was mine.
Okay.
yeah, you're such
Okay, what
fine,
am I
aren't you?
doing?
What are you doing?
I don't know. You're still alive. What do you mean?
I was saying in solidarity.
Take a knee.
Call me whatever you want, but I'm a loyal co-tank, alright?
Yes. Yes.
Ah,
It was hard for me to figure out how much I had to hurt the doll because I have 3 things of damage. I have the dots, I have me, and I have this Ifrit Eggy. I was like,
Might as
what
well
do
add a
I
fort.
fucking hit it with?
get it for
Try
give it another
35. Try
DLC.
35.
Oh! My home game didn't go off.
Oh, hey.
I definitely pressed it. But I didn't spam it. Maybe.
What did you say about being the most trusted co-tank?
I said I'm loyal. I didn't say anything else.
Okay. Alright, my bad. I heard something different. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, you're trying to make me look bad.
I'm just teasing.
I saw Titan and got concerned.
Titan Eggie's the strongest one. You don't understand. Got the best AoE.
It actually does.
Sometimes you just
Right.
need a chicken nugget friend, okay?
The Nogi.
Okay. That might
I'm
have
in
been
this
me.
weird spot where I either don't do enough damage and the Assize doesn't do enough, or I do too much and the Assize kills it.
Sounds like Dancer to me.
Does your dance come up during any time there?
Yeah.
Sounds like Dancer to me.
About how much percent the doll's HP is when you dance?
Uh, basically it's ready. I dance, I feed, and then the dance goes out after
Oh, okay.
they're being fed. So if it's timed perfectly and I don't over crit and just straight up kill the doll, it's fine. But if I don't do enough damage, then I'm in a dance and I can't do anything to the doll. So it's kind of a really bad middle ground.
I think you should just become a bard.
I mean, I used to play Bard. I guess I can go back to it.
Bard is actually good in phase 1 and phase 2.
It might take me a
Is
bit to get
something
back into it,
changing
but if
here?
you guys
I
want a
feel like
Bard, I
I'm
can go
low.
Bard.
No, I don't want
Yeah,
to bard.
your
my
Skarner is better.
Oh, fuck.
My damn ball died.
Died on its way. It was in transit.
I gotta tell it for it to stop hitting it a little earlier. Because if
think
anything
I autoed
crits,
your doll while trying to target hand. So
I cannot
may have
believe
given
a single auto attack was enough
I can't believe
to
you've
fuck
done
with it.
this.
Everett slapped it.
It's like fine surgery to kill those dolls, eh?
Yeah, you guys ever you know that one game? Surgery? No, what was it?
Operation.
Operation, yeah, that one. Yeah, it's like Operation, but with like
I mean,
But there's no buzzer. We just die.
yeah, we just
it's,
die.
it's kind of cool to have DPS mechanics that are like doing DPS.
I just would like one that's less finicky.
Yeah. Oh, my improv didn't go off. Shit.
I think like the Ifrit what the fuck am I talking about? The living liquid and
Well,
hand
maybe.
one is a lot more intuitive and fun than the dolls, in my humble opinion.
For like DPSing?
Yeah, keep them like both similar. Like I think that's fine.
Oh god. Okay. Carefully AoEing. Okay, not AoEing anymore.
Boom.
Bam.
I have done it. That was perfect.
We did it.
Richie, join us.
Richie!
Oh my god, right. Oh,
No, left.
what? What?
Please don't confuse him. Our lives are aligned. Okay, is this after the cascade where we focus
No.
on living liquid?
Next. You'll see.
Oh god.
So this one's gonna go off. Wait for the floor AoE to come out, and then you can focus LL.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Throttle.
what happened?
Now,
I think throttle.
now you can focus LL.
Okay, cool.
Did I move too
I
soon?
gotta.
Ooh.
Oh. Yo, I'm a
You did
master.
not throttle someone? You did not remove it off someone?
Shabu,
I got
yeah.
3 people. Oh.
Wait, I can do this.
Did you miss anything?
I missed my what is it called? Asuna?
Imagine if you could spread a Suna.
Did you miss?
Yeah, we're just
Oh,
gonna
Wait,
baby
there used to
Asuna.
be there used to be a pet action for
Really?
Scholar.
Sailing.
Yeah, where
It was on
Scholar
Sailing.
used to
No
be able
way.
to AoE dispel. But they removed it after I think 2.x.
I fat fingered my living there.
It's okay, we don't need that.
Did they? When did they remove it? Was it when Shadow
Probably when they did
Blood came out?
cross-section
Fuck.
stuff. They got rid of
when
cross-section.
Stormblood came out?
I think it was when Heaven's Word came out, or maybe one of them.
Fucking Shadow Blood.
Shadow Blood, Stormbringer.
For hearing Shadow Blood.
I've heard that before. Forget why I did. Oh, that doll didn't
that
get
not
fed. It
feed?
died. That is so unfortunate.
I saw that.
It just
I know, I saw it
decided.
too. I stopped attacking.
It just kind of
was like,
stared at
"No."
us. Fell down dead.
Something was gonna happen to my doll if whatever happened didn't.
Yeah, I might have been about to kill Paz's doll too.
Oh.
Something crit me. I don't know what it was.
Oh. Can we, not? Never
Uh
mind.
oh.
It's too late now.
We're going. What happened? Did you
Yeah, I
mess the
potted.
dance up?
I didn't see the timer go off.
No early dance.
Keep doubting that I'm going to the right side of the room. My brain turning to mush.
To be honest, you haven't done it wrong yet, so I don't know why you would have doubts.
You just
Because
jinxed
I
it.
just like have those irrational fears. I don't know. I've almost gone to the wrong side like several times.
Yeah, my rotation kind of fucked this. You have 2 dolls.
Oh, shit.
That was kind of doomed.
My dances need to be like perfect, or I start grabbing things I shouldn't.
Kuro blasted us with water. Granted, no one died, but
You know, if you guys want to be like daredevils, we could do the 4 doll feats.
yeah. Let me check my invuln real quick.
I mean, I'm down.
That involves a healer rescuing the summoner.
What?
Mm.
I mean, what is it?
Feeding 4 dolls
talk
at
about
once. You just-
I'll do
Yep.
it.
I don't know if there's a way to feed 4 at once, because mine kind of gets fed on the way there. But we could definitely feed 3 at once. Unless, like, I'm supposed to damage it even faster.
You also need food, Alice, like real food.
Nah. Okay. Oh dear lord.
Do you always put biolysis on my
No, that was a mistake. No.
Okay. I was
That
like,
was a-
wait
that
a
was a
minute,
total
what the fuck is
mistake.
that?
Yeah, that was a mistake. I tried to switch targets to. I usually dot both bosses, but then what happened was I think I was not looking in the right direction. And I pressed it again, and the second time it was a stupid doll, and I was like, oh, it's too late. Did you see what happens? It wasn't good though.
It could have worked if Richie didn't die.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, how dare you?
I'll use home gang next time.
Bro, come on. You got buttons and you're not pushing them? Wild.
I was saving it for Alexandria.
That was a good idea. Personally, I would simply involve the limit cut and not do the mechanic.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, that was
Easy.
me.
Oh,
You killed Andre!
Sorry.
It's because I had to dodge in a different direction.
I thought someone tried to talk to me in real life. That's why I looked away.
did you beat them?
Now you're hearing ghosts,
Wait, you heard
huh?
voices?
I heard someone call my name.
Go hit them.
We're good. We're good.
I was losing it.
Hmm.
Teach them a lesson. You know, I think all casters should get a new skill in next expansion called Repel. It's like Rescue, but it pushes both you and the target away. Yeah, that would be fun.
In like Fluid Aura?
What?
It's like that, but for friendlies.
Bloodart pushes things?
Oh, it took my...
Yeah.
I don't. It's okay though, here. It won't die. See? You can just feed them both. Oh.
I don't know about that one.
Who took your
Famous
dog?
last words.
Don't worry,
As
it'll
of
die.
now.
Proceeds to die.
Wait, how did you take it though? What attack did you do?
I attacked it like it was mine, but I just targeted the wrong one.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
I use energy drain on it as soon as it shows up. I was like, what the fuck?
Did you shield differently? Because I took like no damage from exhaust.
Just your sheer strength of will.
That might be too early. My mitigation. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I really need to.
I am using Rampart here. If only to get us through.
I died already.
Oh no.
Alright, sorry about that.
Oh dear lord!
Easy.
Rip. We've gotten there a number of times tonight, though.
What was that?
So we've gotten there a number of times tonight now.
Yeah.
We're so close.
Let's get this clear.
Oh, ready for the limit cut memes?
Nah, I believe in you guys.
We'll do it perfectly first try.
He believes in
Hell
us,
yeah.
he doesn't believe in himself. Oh! Aw.
Someone killed mine on the way.
My gear has dropped to 10%.
Same.
That's like what?
5
3
runs.
more runs? You
Do you
got this.
manually place that soil, or do you have a macro for it?
I manually place it, but I have like I just click the button on the keyboard and I point it down wherever I want it.
Oh, it's one of the fast ones. It's also the hard to weave version. So it's raining outside. Let's go. Ambience.
Was
Okay, oh.
God, I almost messed it up for everybody. That was so close.
Same.
You had me sweating there, Sam.
Trust me, I was sweating too.
I messed it up for everybody. Actually, I don't know. Did I? My doll took a bunch of extra damage. I didn't do anything differently to it.
Probably crits or something.
Must have been. I hate it when I crit.
And crit all those dot ticks.
I'm gonna take crit out of my stats.
Wes, just go full debt.
Imagine
Hold
having
that.
dots. Lol.
Honestly, I wish it was like 30% for the dolls. Like, just like slightly more wiggle room. It's so fucking finicky.
I'm lined up. We're good.
Right. Forgot that. That's what I forgot.
Hey, I'm already standing in the right spot. Let's go. But I didn't even shake it off.
Is it time to switch now?
Yeah, switch.
Yeah, now.
Oh, I got hit again.
Oh no.
Kill it.
Somebody wasn't in.
That's bad. That's not bad.
Kill it.
though. The HP is.
Kill it. No!
Rip.
So close.
Yeah. Okay, I can move a little later so I can get more DPS off. I'm moving like right before the orange circle goes off, and that's definitely too early. I just need to like wait till the orange goes off, then move to bait my tornado.
Yeah.
When I asked if I should switch, was that had we already switched by then, or did I ask right on time?
I guess a little bit
It
after.
was about the right time.
It was like, you just
Because
like,
he was
like-
already casting the Hand of Pain, so usually it kind of locks on at a certain point. So it was about the right time.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit later.
In reference to mechanics, is that right when the blue lines appear for us to move out of the way?
Yeah, the first set.
Okay.
From
So
there
as
we
soon
can
as that
focus it.
happens.
We can finish it.
I think I could do one more pull and then I need to repair.
You don't have proper care 2 on?
No, South. Why don't we have it?
Don't blame me. You can ask for it.
Oh, I don't know them.
Okay, I can ask for it then.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Asking for?
I feel used.
What?
Imagine not being able to repair your gear to 200%. Couldn't be me.
I don't got time to level up all these other crafters. I think I'm bored enough to do that.
Crafting is fun.
It's boring. Especially when I'm leveling.
Oh, I think I'm too close. Come back.
Oh,
No.
Did I hit somebody with my exhaust?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn it. I
Oh,
tried
my
so
gears are
hard not
zero.
to.
My
Ruby.
HP.
Oh, you're so baby. 9K.
Oh, she's making fun of me.
You want pots, Alice?
do I want pots? I mean,
Yeah.
I
I mean, did I say pots? I meant food. Do you want food, Alice? What kind of food do you use?
use the chicken.
Chicken?
Yeah, like the nuggies.
The smoked chicken?
Yes.
Okay. Just meet me at my house or something. I want to
I'm
go
on
to the
the
market board.
I'm on the wrong data center. Or wrong data center.
Oh,
wrong,
what?
No, wrong.
What?
Wrong.
What?
What's it called?
Wrong
Crystal.
data center.
No, I'm not critically insane. I don't go to Crystal.
I'm from Crystal. It's awful.
I just, like,
I was on a server when it used to be part of the Primal, and then it switched to Crystal, and I immediately was like, nope, none of this.
They make Crystal like entirely preferred.
Well, it's so casual over there. Like,
Yeah.
Primals?
Did I tell you
Well,
guys I
Hyper,
waited 2 hours for PF on Crystal one time?
That sounds
Yikes.
right.
What's
2
wrong with
hours.
Crystal?
They just don't have a lot of raiders over there.
Yeah, Crystal's
Oh.
the smallest. Isn't Primal the biggest raiding center? I heard Aether was, but I don't think that's true.
Aether is.
You see,
yeah,
I keep
Aether
hearing
is
that.
by like a lot.
But like the player base in Primal is literally bigger, so that's what confused me the most.
The raiding scene in Aether is bigger though.
Yeah.
They have Gilga and all of the high end like statics over there.
They sweat. It's very sweaty over there.
It is.
We shower.
But you know,
over
some
here.
of the I mean, Primal isn't that different. I think some of the Primal PFs are better.
Gotta go to Leviton. It's moving me to
I'm from Ether, guys.
Leviton.
I'm a sweaty gamer.
Sweaty game.
Whoa,
How
don't
sweaty
ever,
were you?
anyone
Are
ever
you
tell
not
you
a
that
Primal
Primal is
native?
not sweaty.
Oh, do you guys want to take the 10 now? Might as well. Since we're-
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
I need to give my
I
hands a
gotta
break.
go rob Andreas. Gotta make sure his
Yeah,
house is
come.
up to par. I'm the home inspector. You're gonna inspect your virtual home. Let's see. Are you still crashing at Mixie's house? Or did you guys actually upgrade yours?
No. I'm always crafting in my house. Screw Mixie's house. She's too rich for me. She's got a medium now.
they split up. Oh.
No, we didn't split up.
They've always had two houses because they're rich.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
It's just Andreas was empty for a while because too lazy to decorate it.
Because I didn't want to decorate
Wait,
a
did
small
Mixie
house.
actually decorate your house?
No, I just
Oh.
put some stuff in there.
Okay.
She put some stuff in there as well, apparently. I don't remember.
Let's see, what is
I
this?
just
Checking, like,
I don't think
every
it's
other
worth
day for
decorating a
fun.
small house.
You look rich just from
No
the outside.
mediums.
Yeah, you even glitched the little thing outside the plot. I'm not gonna tell you you're glitching things.
Are you inside my house?
No, I'm outside your house.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I don't see you.
I'm
Are you sure you're in?
Oh, I'm inside your house now.
Oh, what?
Did we just
Are you
miss each
sure?
other? Oh,
Okay, I'm going inside the house. I don't think you're here. I think you might be at Mixie's house.
oh wait, no, I clicked on you.
Did you?
Yeah, you
Because
only
you're,
have
You're not in my house.
because you only have your free company listed. What is this? Why is your house not listed?
Oh, you don't have an Aetherite outside your house on
Go
there?
on the-
Yeah, I just went to
I
your house.
do.
It's your
I do have
SCS.
an Aether right outside my house. What?
You have to have
I've
it
always had an
listed. You have to
Aetherite.
set
Yeah, I
it.
see it.
You have to set the setting. That way I can teleport to it.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
It's
Okay, go to
Housing.
social.
What
Housing.
the fuck?
it's
housing.
housing.
Settings,
Yeah, state settings.
Estate settings,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And then
Right.
what?
Private estate, and then
Private estate
guest access,
settings, okay. And then
teleportation.
teleportation.
access.
Yeah.
Okay, and private estate access. Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
there you
both.
go.
Okay,
Sorry.
yeah, I did the same thing. I went to your house. And I was,
But
"Wow,
what
your
happened
house is
though? I
good."
never had that. But
It's not even
It's just a
yours.
setting. I don't know.
oh shit. Okay, you guys can teleport. to
Okay,
my house
lavender
now.
beds. This is looking familiar now.
Yeah, lavender beds.
Why'd you disable it?
I didn't. That's the thing. Maybe because I switched properties at some point. Maybe that's
Yeah,
why.
maybe.
Medium plot should have given it away.
Let's pause.
Is this the same one?
I
Oh, this is
still
the same
can't get
one.
over your house.
No, wait.
The door, dude. The door.
No, this
I
is
look
the
like
one.
so
Wait.
big.
Don't go anywhere. Just trade. Trade with me. Wait.
What
Not out. Trade. There you
can I give you? Do I have anything cool to
go.
give you?
Chicken, right? Chicken. There you go.
Oh my god. Here, you can have this. This looks pretty on you.
Oh god, what is that?
I don't know. I got it from Zadnor.
Oh no.
A lot of wall scrolls and stuff.
What the fuck is that thing? Thing looks terrible.
What
I like
thing?
the
Is it your
single patch
minion?
of ice in the basement.
Or the
Oh, my
wind up.
minion.
You made
Yeah.
a photo studio down here.
Oh yeah, I did.
You don't like my minion?
No, what is it?
She's cute.
What is it
I
from?
don't know. I have no idea, but she's she's I don't even know how I got it. Let me put a different minion on.
Just pass.
Uh
There's a lot of Lalafels in here.
Why is there a single Lalafell named Booby?
It was with 3 O's.
oh.
Do you have a
Booby?
retainer named Booby?
I used to. He's got all my retainers got renamed because some people were sniping me, so I was like, all right. It's gonna be like that. So I changed all of my retainers.
You know, for a medium
yes,
house,
Booby
it looks
used to be one of my
suspiciously like a
retainers.
small from this plate.
It's a small house, dude.
Small?
It's a small
I thought you
house,
said you
not
bought a
house.
medium.
No.
No,
Mixie has
medium.
a medium. No.
Can you get
I mean,
in the
I
pot?
would buy a medium, but you know, can you get what in the
Oh,
pot?
I
I don't
can't
know.
get on the pot. Damn it. I would go Lala if I could pot.
Oh, shit, he can't go on this thing.
I actually might go Lala tomorrow.
Help me.
Lala.
Join
You know, why do you have a spot where you can infinitely fall inside this house?
Where is that?
Where I am right now, on my screen, I'm falling.
Oh, not on my screen. It just
You
looks like
are,
I'm
yeah.
stuck.
He's just spinning around in full animation. But his character's face keeps going in and out of screaming.
Oh my god.
I never knew there was a. I don't know if you guys know. There's like the Lala only places in that
Yes.
wharf
Oh yeah.
I've-
the
area?
town.
Yeah.
I've only been Lala once, and I told myself I was gonna go in there, and then I forgot.
If you think about it, the only way to get all the content in the game is to be a Lalafell, which is kind of wild. I'm actually stuck. Like, I can't move. I had to.
But the only way to get what is to be a Lala?
The only way to experience all the content in the game is to become a Lalafell, because
Oh.
otherwise you can't go in there.
Those houses are content.
Yeah, they're content. I'm actually stuck. Can I teleport or something?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
I
go
can
to
teleport.
state.
I can teleport, but I can't cancel it. Help me! No!
You have so many Lalafells in here,
Oh,
dude. It's
man.
kind of freaky.
I do. Most of my most of
I
my
would not
retainers
expect that from you.
most of my retainers are Lalafels. And they have really wonky names, so that's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know how bad they got.
Well, we know a Booby.
No, Booby used to be a name. He's no longer in my employ.
What's happening?
I fired him.
Kicked him out.
He's been
Let's
replaced.
go to Mixie's house. What's happening at Mixie's house? Did it change at all? Yo, they changed the Crossworlds thing to like a little guy with a packing bag on the top.
What?
There's a
The
little,
Wanderer thing?
yeah, the little wanderer thing in the top right, or wherever you have your server time and all that. This house looks less empty on the outside. It's all fancy looking. I see why you think she's rich now. It just looks rich.
The appearance of money.
This, I mean, you need to like get.
And then you go inside, and there's
Oh, you fixed your waterfall thing.
Oh my god.
Looks
Yeah,
nice.
I got somebody to fix it for me because I was fed up.
These are clipping.
I do not have the patience for doing stairs like this. I can't believe you did this.
Eh,
It looks so
Yeah,
much
I
better
don't-
than leaving it normal, but like, oh my god.
I wanted to do the walls. Like I spent, I don't know, like 2 days, like under the stairs trying to put the partitions through this thing so I can have it fully closed off. That
That's
shit
good,
like,
though.
got me so upset. No, I didn't end up doing it. It was
No,
too
no,
much
no, no.
work.
But what you did, I like it. It looks way better having some coverage. When it's open, it just looks a little strange.
So this love bed in like the wall. It's supposed to be like somewhere to
Huh?
sit.
Oh, this is just. If you ever went to the house initially, this is just the dumping zone up here. I don't know if you guys ever went to the old house. It was just the dumping zone of
Yeah.
items. Yeah, so there's nothing happening up here at all.
I hope something happens up here one day.
Poor elf just sitting in the basement.
Right?
Okay, I asked for food buffs. Hopefully we get it. But he hasn't responded yet.
Just ride, bro.
Whoa, my frames just went down to like 3 when I went into this corner. How many items do you have over here?
No, a lot.
I think that's the lighting.
Right here, I'm like flawless. I step past the table and it's like stuttering like crazy.
Audrey wants to know when you're gonna join the PC Master Race.
I don't know, man.
You just plug your controller.
I'm fine. What?
You just plug your controller into your computer.
I could, I know. I just don't feel like I play enough, like, anything right now to, like, warrant getting a gaming PC.
That's a good reason. But you could play more things with the PC. That's always the interesting thing. Because with the PC, you have more options. Like all those games you can't buy because Sony hates you.
What about my Demon Souls, huh? Can't play Demon Souls.
Which one? The new one? No, but the old one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just emulate it.
No, the new one.
Yeah, that one's 5 only. But it says FromSoft game, so
the
it's
first one you say.
the what's it called?
What's up?
FromSoft's probably gonna release it on Steam eventually. They released like all the other their games on Steam.
I don't want to buy games.
Then go talk to Andreas. He's the master of not buying video games.
Well, that was sarcasm, right?
No.
What? Because he posts a new game like every day, doesn't he? Or else he did.
What?
Andreas, you're the master
Every
of
time
not
I
buying video
check
games,
Discord,
right?
You'd be on a new game like every 2 days.
I never buy a game unless I have to, or
See?
unless I like it,
Oh, okay.
or unless I like it and then I
Okay,
support it,
I understand.
and then I support it.
Buy the game.
Yeah, he
No.
doesn't buy games.
No, but if the game is good,
And then
if
I
the
got a cease and desist from Nintendo.
if the game is good, I will support the company and will buy it. I bought quite a few games this year, but I also haven't bought a lot of them. And it's mostly Mixie's brother's fault because when he comes over, he's just like, "Oh, Andre, can you give me this? Can you give me this?" I'm like, "All right, all right," and then I end up getting hooked to his game. So
So what's your
Mhm.
what's your favorite website, Cough?
website. I usually just get it from torrents. Like I'll use a VPN and just torrent the game. But there's 1 second. What's the best one that I like to use? I like to use Skid Row Reloaded.
Yeah, the one I last used when I tried to get something that I didn't really care to pay for was Steam Unlocked.
Mm-hmm. I use Skid Row Reloaded because they have basically like 0-day release of almost any game unless it's like some. Oh, Mixie's not here.
Oh,
I just realized.
No.
I can get back to
How did
Exodus.
she ready check?
Did she already check? Oh,
Yeah,
she
we're
must have
in.
ready checked and just gone to the bathroom or something. 'Cause I just looked around and she's not here
That's the
anymore.
most evil way to ready check. Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah,
and
I'm
walks
ready.
away.
Where'd you go? Oh, I thought you were here. That's weird. Yeah. But Skid Row Reloaded will usually have every single game that gets released on the same day or a day later, so you can get any game you want. And they're all like checked, and I trust them. I've never had an issue. So
Wait, are you pirating the game?
Yes,
every
that
single
is the joke.
That's the one. I don't think
Wait a second.
I've been pirating games since like before Alice was born. And that wasn't a joke. It just sounds funny.
You
Oh my
started in
God,
2000
that
or before
sounds like-
2001?
You were born in 2001.
Yes.
Dude, way before that.
What?
I
Wait,
used
what?
to be part of like BBS,
I feel
like
so
on dial-up
fucking
internet.
old right now.
Not even a 1990s baby like all of you.
Oh my god, that's so weird.
1990s baby. We're your elders.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the baby.
Oh, okay,
here.
Shampoo, you're,
Wait,
Shampoo, please.
you're 19?
Really?
you're younger than Alice?
Disgusting.
What?
No.
No, he's joking.
Oh my god.
You used to be the youngest.
I need a second to mentally recover from that.
I don't even know what 90 is though. We were born in the 80s here, so
Yeah, then it totally makes sense. You get pirated by the time I was born. LimeWire. I never got a chance to use LimeWire.
I mean, at least you've heard the name LimeWire.
I've used LimeWire,
Good
but I've used
fact.
BBS. Okay, that's when dial-up internet was around.
I don't know what
and
the
you'd
fuck
have
a
to, like-
BBS is. It sounds like some sort of term.
Exactly.
It's like
That's
BBW, but for
funny.
something else.
No, you'd have to connect to like somebody's connection, and it would take like an entire night to download like an album or something for music. It was terrible, but that's what you had to do to get shit.
Makes
Hold on,
you
my
look
ACT
good.
fucks up every time I join a new instance. It's so damn annoying. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Check your food box.
Should probably eat the food I was given for free.
Just maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
I can't seem to like be able to close. There you go. There it is.
Is it possible to make like a solid image element on your stream, like slideshow a bunch of images?
Yeah. You just set an image capture, I think, or something like that, and it'll just display the file.
I gotta figure that out because every time I look over my other monitor, the image I picked is very fucking silly. This distracts me.
I think if you just add, like, what's it called? Yeah, just add image slide capture or something. Or image slideshow.
Alright, let's go see Limit Cut.
How do you spell limit cut?
Elsie.
Ah, okay. Those are easier than I was expecting.
It's a good sound.
Wait, oh my fucking doll. I was like, why are you out of range? What happened to you?
It's okay, I can take two.
Oh god. No,
Hey,
you
you
can't.
cannot take two.
You short me when both boss and the hand are at the center, right? That's
Yeah.
when you short. Okay, that's perfect.
Countdown started.
That means I could control my AoEs more.
Yeah, I don't shirk you until I like stop moving.
Okay, good, good. I prefer it that way.
Figure it just makes it easier for both of us.
It actually does, yeah.
Because I don't want to press extra buttons while I'm moving.
Wait, me?
Okay.
Me?
Not gonna lie, I thought it was
I'm
me.
so offended.
I'm a safety gamer.
Not safe enough.
Apparently.
target the fucking...
No.
I died, but I was having a different problem.
Do you have any way to quickly move your camera around? That might help you.
So what the issue was is I targeted it right the first time, but I doubted myself, and then I tabbed again, and I couldn't re-tab to it.
Yeah, you could try it moving your camera. You can't tab target things that aren't on your screen.
I've been trying to like turn my camera so that I'm only looking at a specific number of things, which makes it kind of weird. But I'm on a controller, so turning my camera is kind of easy. Oh my god, I'm not targeting the boss.
It's even easier with the mouse.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh my god. I'm a dum-dum.
Which flavor?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, you should pick the mystery flavor.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, I think. Yeah, I'm fine.
Double feed, baby.
Richie!
Oh my god. My camera angle. I really thought I was in the right place.
Oh my god, my reprisals late again. I think I got it now.
If I may say so myself, Living Hand is looking a little high HP.
Oh shit, my shit's not working.
You can switch now.
Andrews, no.
I didn't get cleansed.
Can we move a little bit of our damage towards Liquid? Because Hand is lower health than Liquid, which is sort of good, but also not when we're trying to kill Liquid first. Unless we can focus Hand and kill that first, and I'd still count for the phase. But
So as soon as Hand casts Hand of Pain,
you're good.
that's when we're clear to switch right then, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
be honest,
As long as they're
we were
still
clear
within
to
the
like
HP range.
switch before that because Hand was like 4% lower than Liquid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once I get my cooldowns right, I could call that out. It's just I can't pay attention to it. I'm mixing up my cooldowns. But once I figure it out, I'm able to call the HP difference or when to swap. And when I just say swap, that means you focus Liquid. You don't swap from your current target. Just swap to Liquid. But I think 2 more getting there, I'll figure out my cooldowns.
Let's start the party.
Lines up pretty well because it casts Hand of Pain right as I'm reapplying dodge to both of them anyway.
Alice?
That wasn't me!
I know, but I just wanted to say Alice.
That wasn't the kind of party I had in mind.
Oh, maybe Living Liquid's a pretty chill guy. Is Living Liquid supposed to look like water? Because it really doesn't look like water. And I don't know if that's just because it's outdated and old, or if that's just like the style they were going for.
It's because it's living.
The liquid,
That's
it's
good.
not necessarily water.
That's
Smart how that goes. Fucking living chlorine over here.
I mean, there is a lot of different liquids.
Okay. What other liquids are we looking at here? Living gasoline.
Well, that's just a state.
Gasoline is not a state.
Yeah, it is.
It's the state of being.
Yes.
This is, damn, it's really hard being American
Oh
sometimes.
my god. Okay, I got fucking distracted now. Everything's
You got
late.
this.
Oh. Scuffed.
Yeah.
Oh
my,
my god.
my shit is so scuffed. Holy.
Someone steal your doll again?
Yes.
Yeah,
Is it okay over there? I stopped
No,
hitting
it is not okay.
even
Yeah.
so, it would have the exhaust. I would take both.
How did you steal it?
Tap
Oh,
targets.
being bad.
Oh.
Controller
Can
problems.
you like angle your camera away
Yeah,
from?
I've just started doing that. I'm
Are,
angling
are you
wrong
doing
now.
R2 L1 or are you like
Yes.
untargeting and then hitting X?
Well, there's untargeting because I'm taking off of hand and then just putting it on one of them. Which
Because I
I got it.
swear they're different.
I just gotta angle my camera so I can't see.
They
because
are
that's the issue.
different. If you
Which is what I was
untarget and
doing.
hit X, it targets the closest thing to you, and if you use R1
Yeah, I know. I have
or
that too.
L1, then it targets the closest thing to your right and to your left,
I have
depending
both.
on what you
Don't
hit.
worry.
Wait, hold on. What was that about? L1 and R1?
So if
You
you
can
press
use them for
R1,
targeting
it
to
goes
your
to
right
the
and left.
right, and if you
No
use L1, it goes
way.
to the left.
No way. I didn't even know that one. I thought only L1 did anything. Oh my
No,
god.
no.
That's a game changer. That's a literal game
What do
changer.
you think the R1
Oh.
button
Yeah.
did then?
Okay, one
Richie.
sec.
I
gotta-
don't know. I don't hit it that often.
Richie, you gotta put some food on Richie to help
Oh, my
help
food
out.
right now. My headset also broke. That fell off my head. Okay. I'm ready.
Dre's like that, mom. Food's ready, boys.
Gorilla Glue. The music.
Oh yeah, I only hit R1 to change my hotbar. What hotbar I'm using. That's what it's for.
Oh, so that doesn't do anything anymore.
Wait, do you change
Yeah,
hotbars
you-
mid-combat?
I have the extended R2 L2 bars, and I have some buttons on another bar. Oh, and my pet bar also comes up when I hit R1.
Everything's on screen for me, but I'm also a dancer, so
I'm also a warrior, so I don't have that many buttons. But I just extend L1 or the L2 or 2 thing.
same.
Are you ready, pause?
Oh, did I not really? I thought I did. Sorry. Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm amazed that worked.
Rich. Scoot over a little.
Right.
Thank you.
I keep forgetting to move back there.
You put a little more damage focus on liquid. Like, not everyone, but just like, I don't know, one person.
That person's gotta call
I
it
just
out,
switched
otherwise.
to it permanently now.
Go,
Yeah,
go
no
to
worries.
liquid now. Living. You focus him.
Sorry, did I not bait my
No, no,
thing
no, no,
fast
no.
enough?
I moved late. I moved late.
I moved late too. Got Andreas's
You're
wave
so
by accident.
close.
Yeah, it looked like you didn't even move on my screen. You were just trying to kill it. I thought we can kill it on time. That's why you probably stayed. But
Nah, I just thought I had a little more time to move, but I didn't realize it would do another splash then the tornado. I thought it was tornado and the
seems
wave
like-
at the same time.
It seems like you're pretty good at calling that out for now, Alice. Can you call out the HP? Like, just tell us
Yeah.
when to swap.
Yeah, I can call when the difference is.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
right around when you called it was when I was switching. I have to put manual dots on both of them at that
Mhm.
exact time. So
It's pretty easy just because I can tab target between them really quickly. So I just mash the tab key.
I love when things line up. It's so nice.
Mhm.
It's like the game giving you a little prize for doing your rotation correctly.
So I would be able to switch before when I called it because it was like still a 4%
I love
difference.
it when that happens.
No, so
What?
yeah,
She stole it.
that
Oh. I mean,
was my bad.
I didn't do anything different.
Yeah, no, that time I didn't click to like grab it. I hit tab because it eventually just shut off.
man, I wish they changed the scholar's pet to be an instacast like Richie's pets. You know.
It really should be.
And I have 3 pets to switch between.
This car has no pets to switch between.
Korean supremacy.
Oh, that's really loud. And music gets funky. Okay.
Oh, I don't know what happened. Sorry. I'm having a lot of problems with my controller.
Breaths. Whoa!
Rip. Yeah.
Wait.
I died for those.
Ouch. I still love that raise macro.
Second, please don't count on you.
Okay.
Alright, I think I got my cooldowns now.
Alright, I need to go to GameStop and get a new fucking controller or a new wire. I don't know what's wrong with it. Alright, let's go.
Let's go to Best Buy, dude.
Oh
Amazon.
wait, you're right. I don't work at GameStop anymore. I used to work at that GameStop, or work at that GameStop. I was on the payroll, but I never had a shift, so I had a 10% off every time I went there.
You got that?
And then eventually the manager was like, "Bro, you don't work here," and I go, "You're right," and he took me off the payroll.
Oh my god.
Oh, so you guys signed up to be like one of those seasonal employees, but you never like went back in going, yes, give me
I was
shifts.
a real employee there. They just, because COVID hit, and it's a tiny store, so you only need one person to run the store basically the whole day. It's super easy.
That makes sense.
So they just stopped scheduling me because they didn't need me.
Just dead man.
Okay, though, I had a
Honestly,
better
the
job.
Yeah, the discount is
quit.
not worth working there.
10% is pretty tiny, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 10% on everything adds up.
Yeah, if you buy a lot of
Not if
stuff.
you can make tips. If you make tips, you
I
like.
used to, so there was a day where I managed to buy like 4 or so games for $5 because I stacked like pre-owned, my employee discount, and then some sale that we're having that day.
Yeah.
I was a fucking fiend at GameStop.
Richie. Goodness.
Oh my god, always do this.
It's okay. One day.
One day I'll figure it out.
I keep forgetting to move back.
Focus hand a little more. You guys are focusing a lot on liquid.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Woo.
Oh. That's not a lot of room.
Okay, focus liquid. Move too soon again? Yeah, whatever.
Rip!
Pretty good.
Why do I keep getting killed by that?
Kill him! Yes!
Killing you.
Practice!
It's the second
Yes!
protein.
Oh, good luck!
Oh fuck, I got killed by the...
Yo, Paz, we know how to do this! Let's flex on them!
I
We've done this before!
Someone else take the lead.
Yo!
Oh, it's just us.
Yo, Paz, let's go!
Hell yeah. And then you got
I
fucking
forgot to get off
yeeted.
the bodies too.
All I know is I did limit cut.
We limit
Oh
cut.
my
Me and
God.
Paz have limit cut. We're good. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. BJCC.
I saw that. You guys fucking did it.
South, what's killing you though?
It's the second protein. Like somebody's not getting it.
Oh yeah, we're
close
doing
enough to bait it.
we're doing limit cart
I
with
think
the
that one
people
might have
out,
been
right?
me. I don't think I got one, because if I did get one, it probably would have killed Mixie. I was late.
Okay, make sure you guys are basing it off of living liquid there, not the hand.
Just step not out, but like on the actual hitbox of liquid, just to be sure.
Yeah.
On the actual hitbox.
Yeah, because I was like max melee and I was about to start dragging the box.
For limit cut, are we running the people who are getting hit first on the outside or the inside? Because I've heard the outside is safer.
If we do it the outside, it's just more space.
I don't know.
But it's probably the only reason you want to do it inside is you could use these lights to know where you should stop. Like so,
I like the lights more.
the odd numbers will be like, so remember the pizza slice, right?
Yeah.
These are the pizza slice. You want to stop
Yeah, I know the
at
slices.
the end of the pizza slice, yeah. And then the even number always have one light, minimum of one light in between. That's why
Oh,
it's
that's
easier
good
to
to know.
figure it out. Yeah, it's always easier to figure it that way. And then the reason the players that it's not their turn, it's also good that they're outside, is because they could wait here, and they're far away from getting clipped by the pop blaster in case they move away.
Can you type in the chat the numbers and where on the side that they go down, just for me, please?
Yeah.
So-
256 north.
For 256 north, you go from D to right in front of
After A.
like a little bit after A, yeah, like the slice after it.
A slice after A.
And then for 3, 4, 7, 8, and the south side, it's from B to right before the D slice, which is right here. So basically, just I don't know. What I do is I just base north. If I say I have the other number, I just run to the opposite spot. Like if I have 3, 4, 7, 8.
The way I wanna. So if you're 1, 2, 5, 6, as long as you see D and A in your screen, you're safe. Just make sure you see D and A in your screen. If you're 1, 2,
Honestly,
5,
you
6.
should probably just orient your camera to A.
Yeah,
And
that's
then-
what I do.
Go forward if you're
Dot 2, yeah.
If you're like 1, 2, 5, 6, or behind you if you're.
That's just the
3, 4,
easiest
7,
way I find it to be.
Yeah.
That's pretty good though. I think I got my cooldowns. I think.
Getting to mechanic is always exciting.
Are we killing it much faster than we did last time? I feel
Yeah,
like
this
we
is-
are.
Yes, we are.
I think it's about the
A
same.
little bit
Yeah,
faster.
because like I feel like I don't even need to use my ramp.
Yeah, just a little bit faster.
I think once we're all comfortable, we should dive faster than that. Like when we actually know when to swap as well, should dive faster.
Yeah, there is quite a bit of lost DPS. Oh,
Ooh.
Me?
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know about
I
that
don't
one. A little wild if you ask me, but so they say.
I'll pay attention to that. I might have been slightly forward towards Kuro. Because I actually moved there to cleave every target. That's why.
As long as you stand on my ad, that should be fine, right? Unless you're trying to go for the
Yeah.
format ad.
I move it like this. So let's say you're south right now. I go like that and that.
So I sort of try to catch all four.
Towards Kuro. Yeah. I think I just moved towards Kuro. Interesting.
Drag the doll!
Wait. Okay. I was gonna say that doll.
I like that, Mixie. I like that.
Not that close, right?
Yeah, I actually like it.
Yeah, they're pretty close right now, so not much to worry about, I don't think.
Swap now. Swap now.
Oh, I didn't get throttled. Oh,
No, I called it. I called it too early. My bad. What?
What?
I don't care. Well, I mean, no, it's a DPS. It's a DPS slot for us.
Is that like using a potion pre-pull?
Not for now. Our DPS is, we're actually killing him in Enrage. We don't even see Enrage.
We're not even close to him.
to be honest, I had no idea this boss had an rage. Like, I've never seen it.
We saw it before, didn't we?
I don't believe so. Unless we were like, that was the one time we timed it out with like one dude just running around.
Yeah, we probably could. Let's try to get more consistently. Get there consistently, then we'll start putting.
Oh, please
It's
take him.
Come here, come here. Oh shit! Oops.
focus. Oh, never mind. Yours doesn't matter.
Did I provoke late?
I think so.
Oh, look up there.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, trying so hard.
Up arrow. Engage.
You guys wanna
Arrow to what?
What Kuro said.
to what Kuro said.
Yeah.
5%.
What did Kuro say?
I need pots then. I'm
Oh,
gonna
oh, the
pot.
potion thing.
Do you guys actually just wanna pot now? And see?
Uh,
Because there's still people dying to throttle too, that's why.
I died to throttle.
we don't need the pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we just fixed that. We just moved me from Mixie's list, and I think it should be fine all the way to the bottom. Should be good.
Yeah, we could do that, Kuro. Because I'm still focusing the hand anyway. I can't focus liquid because I might still aggro.
Oh shit! I hope this doesn't fuck you over.
Oh, I'm lagging a little bit.
Oh, my exhaust killed me. Or, I don't know, something did.
Why did I take a 999 exhaust? But then I didn't die. I just didn't take the exhaust damage. That's so weird. Huh.
Huh. Gosh.
Oh, my doll died. No. Mine died again. I don't know why it keeps dying.
Try to stop at 35% then, because the SIs and your dot should just bring it down by a lot.
I'm not even at the point that it dies. I haven't been attacking it for a while.
When do you stop? Like at what percent?
I don't count the health. I count the amount of times I hit it. I literally, so here's what I do. I apply dots, I hit it with the fester, I use 2 pet actions, and that's it. I don't hit it with anything else.
Try cutting down 1 GCD then. Just like
Okay.
1 action, yeah. And see that would do.
I could cut the fester. That's like the hardest hitting one.
Oh yeah, Fester would hit a lot.
Surprised I didn't kill my ad there.
What the?
Ah!
Did I clip someone with the thing?
Oh, you moved too early, like way too early.
Yeah. Sorry.
I got blown up.
A lot to do.
Yup.
This entire fight is a lot
All
to
in
do.
the first 2 minutes.
On the bright side, a it gets easier past phase 3.
I just
That
hope
victory
there's
lap.
less tab targeting, that's all.
After phase
Yeah.
2, there's none.
God.
But you got a tab target for BJCC, so...
Are there ads in BJCC?
no.
Oh.
So, I mean, I guess there's less in this phase, just because you don't have to play with, like, dolls.
I mean, tab targeting between 2 targets isn't bad, but anything more than that and it starts getting really confusing. Or like finicky.
That's what you just do.
That's why you just click? Is that what you're gonna say?
Sorry. I was trying to tab target there and it was
Not
being
sure what.
finicky. I can't click on Living Hand when it's inside Living Liquid.
Someone bring that doll in.
Haha, they're way too low for that to happen.
Did you die too, Richter?
I also died, yeah.
Yeah, not sure what happened there. Just dropped dead.
Just drop dead.
We died to the doll being fed AoE.
Where are you using Samba again?
Standard step? Oh,
Samba.
Samba. Samba. During the Cascade and well, the one before it, what is that? The shower? What's the one right before Cascade?
Whatever splashes it is.
Splash, that's it. Splash and Cascade are what I'm catching that.
But shower was a good one though.
It's like something with an S. I don't
Something water related with an S, yeah. Makes sense.
Could you actually move it during the dolls?
I don't know if it will hit everyone, but I can try. I remember this being a big debate with our last T group. Okay. let's
Yeah.
see.
Oh no, I'm way
I
too early.
think I
God
missed
damn it.
Yeah, you're early
the
again.
healers with it.
Keep forgetting the timing for that.
Because I'm already using Dark Missionary during the splashes, and I feel like that's already a lot of mitigations during then.
Okay, I can hit
So-
most of the people with it during dolls, especially the people that are dying. So
Yeah,
like me and
I
Richter.
think that's the most important part.
Okay,
'cause,
I'll
yeah,
try
yeah.
to get that going then.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Are you switching your dance? I mean, your not your dance. Your samba.
Yeah, he's asking if I can put the samba like before the doll feeds.
Oh, because
Instead
then
of on the splash and cascade.
I feel like the splashes are tough, man. Like
Do you want to try
prefer
it
it.
once and see if we can do it, and then if not, I'll
no,
keep it there.
we've been surviving just fine till now.
Okay.
It just happened a
Sure.
couple of times. Splashes are really tough on healing, like really tough. So
Yeah.
I
Okay,
like
we'll
to
just,
keep
forward it.
temperance. Yeah, keep temperance and samba separate, just so we can have more mitigation there.
Okay.
I think we got this. We just gotta do it right.
Yeah, the reprisal hasn't always been there on the splashes either.
I'm trying.
Cough, cough.
I'm trying.
Oh, don't worry, guys. I'll faint it.
Actually,
compensate.
when are you fainting?
Never. What the
Yeah,
fuck do I
Alice.
faint?
Oh
There's no.
my
I looked
God.
at your mitigation
Gangbusters.
chart. There's no faint. Not a single faint in there.
Can you faint before South starts dragging the bus towards the center? If you have wiggle room there.
Like which part? Like there's a few times it gets
Like,
dragged to the center.
After you feed your doll.
Okay, so hit it. Okay, got it. I could do that.
It's either one. It doesn't matter whoever your target is.
So
it doesn't
before
matter.
it gets fed, or not before it gets fed, before you
Try
get hit with the
before, try
buster,
before.
and I need a faint liquid, right?
Yeah. After the buster, I guess, if you could eyeball that.
After the buster? Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do it after the buster. Yeah. That
The
would be
auto
hard.
attacks hit really fucking hard too, so.
It's weird. I've never fainted just to deal with autos.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna need to do that on BJ and CC.
Yeah.
But if it's after the buster, I can do that easily. It's a little awkward during, just because.
Try whenever it's comfortable for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Was that
Girl,
one fed too high? 25?
Life out
Unlucky.
here.
Yeah, just whenever it's comfortable for you, Alice.
Yeah, no, it's comfortable after all the dolls are
Starting
gone.
the countdown.
Could I have like 3 minutes after this poll?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna count.
Oh, I guess targeting the boss is a good idea.
EE.
Ooh, why am I so low? What?
You're fine.
I have like less than 10k health.
I accidentally stole Kuro's ad.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Eat quick.
Nope.
Ouch.
He said
Rip.
feed quick, and I was like, no, wait, not me.
Okay, I will be right back.
I hope Paz is feeding his dog.
Wow, thank you.
Yep.
I feel appreciated.
Yeah. Even after calling me fat.
It's never not gonna be funny.
Oh my god.
I hope you know I'm not serious.
South
I
is
hope
already
you know
sick of
that if
it.
you keep this up, I'm gonna lean into this.
Just in the middle of the Endwalker tier out of nowhere. By the way, did you know you're fat, Shampoo?
Yeah, my Kotek's pretty cool, but he's kind of fat.
Oh damn! All right, someone clip that, please.
Mm.
Damn, dude.
This is gonna be used against me now.
Yep.
Do you think it's gonna get to the point where South's gonna accidentally insult all of us at least once by the end of next year?
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I've already accidentally insulted 2 out of 7. 2 out of 7, so.
I'm excited to see what insults you actually come up for with Paz, Mixie, and me. And
No,
shit.
Vixie's my favorite. I'm never gonna
Shit.
insult her.
You see, but that's the thing, it's an accident. Kuro? I don't even know if you could say anything bad about Kuro. Like, what is there to
Kuro's
say?
just there. Kuro's just vibing.
Like,
Having a good time, dancing, looking fly, doing damage. Which dance is that?
it's the, what's it called? I have it. It's the Yole dance, that's what it's called.
Oh, that's cute. I'm a big fan.
I like the chicken arms. Where do we get the Yole dance from again? It's like Namazu. Right?
We all just dancing. Oh, me and Kuro are exactly opposite. This is so cute. Now I gotta mess it up for the countdown. I'm playing like lo-fi. It matches so perfectly. The vibes are immaculate.
I don't have to prepare anything. I just have to cast a rune.
Still prepared. The only thing I have to pre-cast is Sprint.
Same. Gotta hit that boss faster.
Zach. And it lasts 20 seconds, so I run fast for like a century afterward. Yes.
Oh, never mind.
Did we change something?
No.
Oh,
Don't worry,
feel like
don't worry.
I
Nothing
mean,
happened. Nothing happened.
okay. I believe you.
Promise. My TBN was just late. That's all.
Ah. It was you. Oh, rip.
Would a Curing Waltz be helpful there?
Oh yes, yeah, right, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You had it set for the Cascade, which is where I've been using it, but
What are you like?
I don't
Wanna
feel
miss
like
you
it's
guys?
needed there.
Yeah, try using it there.
Wait, how did
I thought I
like-
could, if you paid it anyway.
It's okay.
Wait, I got this. I don't got this.
I think if anybody just dies at any point in Living Liquid, we're kind of just fucked.
That's sort of this fight in general. If you die at any point inside T, no. There's 2 phases, I think. 2 very specific spots and 2 phases where you can die. And LL is
in
not one of them.
BJCC, it's at the end.
At BJCC, it's at the end. I think in phase 3 you can do it too.
Phase 3, it's fine dying one person because every mechanic it's like a transition anyway.
Why
Yeah,
do we keep calling it dying? It's a tactical aggro dump.
with a tactical weakness acclamation.
Oh, Alice!
That didn't happen.
Alice!
I was fine randomly. It just randomly aggro. It's
God
like, I don't
fucking
know,
damn
I
it,
don't know.
Alice. How could you do this to us?
It just randomly aggro. Like the boss is broken. Like I didn't do anything wrong.
All that build up. For nothing.
I'll do it again.
But
Oh, like this.
So,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna do it too. That's not fair.
People can't repair their armor, and you're one of them.
I can repair half the armor. I just can't repair my pants.
Oh, well. Okay.
I don't
Bring a second set. There you go.
Yeah, I'll just clear
Second set.
E3S
you
again.
can even have a second one.
alright.
You just need to be level 60 to repair stuff.
70.
70.
70. Oh, that's
It's
so
super fast. You
hard.
can do it in like a day.
I just need it for...
Yeah, but that's only one of them. That's like
Red
Do you want to
one
do
and
mine,
leather.
Sal?
No. I mean, are you paying me?
Anyway.
I mean, I'll do it for you if you decorate my house. I'll do it
Remember
for
when
you.
you called me fat?
Oh.
You know.
Remember when you forgot to TBN me?
I feel like one of these is drastically worse than the
Doesn't
other.
count.
Yeah. Forgetting the TBN is kind of unforgivable, TBH.
That's a sin on par with like lust. I can't think of a sins.
Blood.
I don't know. I just picked a seven. I just picked one of the seven deadly sins. Like I can't think of anything.
Oh, you...
I
Hey,
really
you-
can't delay the... I was just testing something if I could delay the TV, and I guess I can.
Oh my god. Playing with my life.
Sorry.
Alice, did you backflip right as you stepped out of the arena?
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that with all
It looked
dashes.
very funny.
Yeah, you can just flip as a dead body. If you got a dash, just run out the arena, then use the dash. You'll fly off. You can do it with Stardiver too. That's my favorite to do. The dead body Stardiver.
I won't let you die anymore.
Good.
So this is the clears, what you're saying?
Hell yeah.
You'll be able to do it as a summoner next expansion too, because summoner has a dash.
What? What?
What?
No way.
Yeah, summoner's getting a dash.
You're fucking with me. I'm not even gonna believe you.
Watch the trailer. Did you not see
I'm
the?
not gonna watch the trailer. That's bullshit. I'm
It's
not
in
gonna believe
the
you.
what's it called? It's in that demo trailer. You know which one I'm talking about? I forget what it's called. The stress test. It's in that thing. They showed
Oh, I
one new
didn't
skill
know
for
that.
everyone. Summoner had a dash.
It's a
I
dash.
can't believe it. They're giving me a dash.
Yeah, they give you a dash. They gave Dragoon an upgraded full thrust. There's new myths on like Paladin and something else. I forget the other one. I think it's Gunbreaker who got a myth.
I died. I'm sorry. I don't know if it was my fault. I was struggling.
Wait, maybe? Aw.
I'm trying to feed it. I'm trying to feed it. It won't go in.
I think that was just like damage that
What else? I forget what the other jobs had. I think White Mage got like an upgrade to like Divine Benison or something like that. The shield. That's really bad.
A 10-step dance.
Wait, Divine
You say
Benison
that shield
isn't
is bad, but on me, I love
No.
that shield. So
I don't know which one's the shield, but it's like that weird bubbly skill White Mage has. That's
Food check?
the one that got
Let's see.
upgraded.
That's divine.
That's Divine?
Okay.
confession.
Yeah.
Compassion.
Divine Benison.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
got an upgrade.
How do you know this?
Because you just watched the trailer. Like, did you guys not see the trailer? Like, with all the different skills? Like, they're using skills, like...
Didn't it only just show the animations though?
Yeah, we don't actually know what they do.
Well, we don't know what they do, but we, like, saw the moves in action.
I
like,
swear to God, the summoner gap closer is gonna be like you have to switch to Titan, and then you can't.
he used
GCD
it on
for like
Ifrit,
5
so I
seconds.
don't know.
Oh, thank God.
I don't know, I'll point it out to the trailer. Like, they upgraded full thrust for Dragoon. I can assure you that's, like, a new full thrust, so that's probably just a skill trade upgrade. I don't know what the dash could possibly be. Denison's an upgrade because I have a White Mage main friend, and he said that's different. Machinist got, like, a new gun or something.
Don't they have like a sniper or something now?
It's like a shotgun, I believe. So it might just be an upgrade to their current AoE, the one where you fire all those bullets. Dear
What
Lord.
the hell? How did I steal the hand from you?
Alright, I'm gonna pull up the...
Okay, I'll try to.
I believe my guy died.
No, you guys would have died anyway because I stole the hand. I think. Okay, I know what to do.
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch this
Okay,
video, guys, too.
let's-
The benchmark, that's what it's called. Do you guys don't watch the benchmark?
I'll
I
watch it
did
later.
watch
I'm gonna
it,
focus on this
yeah.
for now.
Okay.
Yeah, let's put this up a little bit.
Let's put it in the... Here. Here's the benchmark for you guys to watch.
Countdown has started, by the way.
Remove physics, or else.
Yeah, I need a buff physic. I want my summoner to heal me.
Just fucking get rid of it. It's literally pointless.
Turn into Burke here. But like, turn it into like Fizz. Oh.
That's a lot better.
Oh, that one was not bad with
As far as
HA.
aggro.
Yeah, I didn't do anything different last time, except I moved slightly late.
No, because sometimes if I do a crit on the hand, like single target, it would increase my aggro. So I'm just gonna pour everything on the boss.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm literally only targeting the hand long enough to evoke it, and then I'm fully on liquid the whole time.
Yeah. I'll do less on the hand. Because the shirk itself is a lot of aggro gain for me.
Mm.
Oh shit.
Ah. Did my ad blow up?
No, I think I crit.
Okay.
Let's try and make it to limit cut one more time before the night is up.
Right.
We can do it.
Hello? What the hell?
Nope, stop. I'm done. I'm getting scared.
We're on HP.
You can switch about now. There you go.
Yeah.
Good job.
Hey, good job.
We lost Shampoo, no!
Wait, oh, I've got a can't move. Wrong one.
Oh, oops. I walked the wrong
We're
way.
still gonna die unless
I
I get
already went
like.
the wrong way.
I went the right way, but I
Still in
Two,
it.
and then I saw 3.
Still in it.
I spent too long trying to read my number.
We made it though.
We made it.
We did. We made it with everyone except for Shampoo.
I think I should have TBN there. I should have.
What did you die to?
Just autos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was using my personal mitts there.
Yeah. I should have TBN'd. I'll do that next time. We're just as far as TPS, we're slightly behind from the group I first cleared this with, so that's pretty good.
Start burning before it splashes.
We're also not potting, right? So
Yeah, we're still not potting
Yeah.
either, you know.
And we have the better pots.
Did the pots not sink down the same?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
So, like, if we were to wait till next back, the pots would be even wilder. Hopefully. Probably not, actually. But, I mean, it'd be like,
Well, we're getting number crunch.
yeah, we're getting number
Yeah.
crunch. So, it would have been wilder. But, that's, like, part of the reason why UCOB's a lot easier now. It's more of just doing the mechanics right than it is about the DPS.
That's why I want to do UCOB. Actually thinking about finding another group for that.
You can become a 9-hour-a-day raider.
Not a day, but you know.
You can switch about here.
That was my bad. I didn't go fast enough.
It's always me.
Kill
Kill
it!
it! Yeah! Okay, practice, practice, practice.
I just go to the right numbers. Don't stay at the center, guys.
Wait, am I on the wrong side? Okay, apparently I'm on the wrong side.
Headless chicken time. Woo!
Sorry, what did you?
Alice is about to kill everyone.
No, only Kuro. I know what I'm doing. Ah! I know how to do targeted murders.
Oh god, my hands hurt so bad. I'm glad we're almost done.
So hang on, wait. Can we talk
Oh.
about the limit cut?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
what's up?
So before the numbers pop over our heads, we're not meant to cluster in the center, right? Where did you say?
No,
we were
you-
No,
supposed to
you
stand?
do. Do in the face
do.
You're
north.
What
gonna
do you
do, but like you see the circle in the middle.
Mhm.
You can be around that to not get hit by the Hawk Blaster, just so you
Okay.
can see what number you are.
Okay, and then just to double check, the odd numbers are going like towards B, and the even numbers.
No,
are
no, no, no.
Delta.
It's
1,
Delta.
2, 5, 6 from D, or sorry, west to northeast, and then 3, 4, 7, 8 east to southwest.
yeah.
Is that
Basically,
D and B in the order that you typed it in there.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
I already was.
Okay, got it.
basically, like
Gotcha.
if you think about it in terms of pairs, like the first and the third pair go to the north side, and the second and the fourth pair go to the south side. But I linked a video and
The hardest
Yeah.
part about this, in my opinion, is just looking at your number and going the right direction when you start. After that, the rest is pretty easy.
Yeah, the rest is easy then.
Yeah, that's why I want to make sure exactly where
Just
I'm
do it this
fucking
way
going.
too. The way I do it is so recognize your number first, right? It's always also easier if you just look at north, like what South said. If anything north explodes, if you're 1, 2, 5, 6, just go forward. If not, you go backwards.
yeah.
Or
And
if
if
you
you're
want
on
to,
the west east, you
Oh,
go
so the
left. If
explosions
you're
can
on the
happen
west.
either north or west.
yeah, it's
east.
anywhere. So it's anywhere from any of these.
Yeah,
these
it just
lines.
randomly starts in two spots
Yeah.
opposing each other. That's why we
They
have
always go
priorities.
clockwise.
Yep.
They're all
Yeah.
clockwise. Yeah.
Okay.
I recommend watching the video that I linked like 100 times because it'll get you really. No, I'm not even kidding. It'll get you.
Okay. Sorry.
It's not a long video. Like it's really short,
Yeah,
but
it's pretty short. I looked. At it.
yeah, it's really helpful because like also the explosion timings can be kind of tricky, but if you watch it, you can see exactly where to stand for every single number. So
Oh, yeah.
The explosion
that's good
timers,
too.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like only weird because it explodes in the center like one time. Like, that's
Twice.
it.
yeah,
I thought it was
it-
twice.
Oh, twice, yeah. Once
It
at the end, but.
explodes-
Yeah.
yeah. You have to also make sure you're moving like
Constantly.
far enough up that you're not gonna get hit by the other explosions too. Like you can't lag behind them.
You can lag behind one.
Yeah, well, only one. But yeah. So I recommend doing that.
Well, once you get the hang of like know where to go, limit cut will be easy.
It'll just take a little bit of getting used to.
Oh, don't disconnect for 2 seconds challenge.
Look at my router. What did you say?
Oh, we won. We're winning.
Why won't you move? Oh my god.
I died. Why?
That seemed just HP.
No, Andreas, don't die. Well, I guess I'm
His
gonna,
doom.
I'm gonna have to do the flip, I guess. You know, it'd be kind of nice if we could practice phases in reverse. Like, I would like something that allows us to just start with phase 4, and by the time we master phase 4, we move to phase 3, then do phase 2, and then we just do phase 1 for realsies. And, like, and we just know the rest of the fight when we finally finish phase 1.
I feel like that would suck for learning like your rotation and like cooldown management though.
Oh, maybe. I guess, yeah, it'd be worse for tanks, but as a DPS, personally, I'd like it just because I know I'm going to be hitting with exhaust CD anyway. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Sorry, that was mine. Sometimes Ifrit takes his sweet fucking time getting to the ad, and he like misses 1 or 2 GCDs. I have no way of controlling him, and I just didn't notice that he missed it.
Summoner beauty.
Summoners of fun and working class.
When he
by
misses
the
it, I
way.
throw an extra attack on it, but I didn't see it.
Every job should have a
He's
pet.
such an asshole. Like, just be ranged. It's not hard.
Yeah, just be Bahamut.
I hope they actually rework Summoner in the next expansion.
It just needs to
Didn't
function
they
like
before
a.
Shadowrunners though.
Like actually though, the whole pet system.
I mean, I think it'd be fine as is if they just rework it so that way it like can attack while casting skills the same way a player can. Like, if they didn't add that, like, function properly. Focus a little more damage on hand, it's starting to get pretty different.
I forgot the fucking price of them.
Okay, focus liquid.
No.
Did I seriously not make it in time? What the hell? I swear I was there.
Kill it.
Okay.
Alright.
What is this? Wait, no.
Let's see
Oh
if
my
people
god.
went the right way.
Wait, I'm so confused now. I confused myself because I'm not facing north.
Wait, I thought I was 3. What happened to? Oh wait.
We
I did
were
hit
way
2.
ahead of whoever was the 5th.
Remember, there's a stop.
Yeah, you count 1, 2, 3, then stop.
I'm gonna pop sprint, cause
That's fine.
clearly I can't walk fast enough to fucking get that last wave.
Richie, maybe you don't need to bait so. Oh wait, never mind. You are baiting them. Never mind.
Yeah, I have an extra little thing to
Yeah.
point away.
That's fine. I can just tank the floor.
She's used to it.
Oh,
Wasn't mine. Yes.
Was it killed or was it just too high? Because it should have been killed low enough with the size.
Hey guys, it's been a while. This isn't going to be your average YouTuber apology video.
It's
and I'm
hard
not
to
gonna make it
say.
long and drawn out. I've learned a lot this past year.
Reducible
I'm not
complexity?
seeking forgiveness, nor am I looking to make excuses. I'm sure some of you are expecting some
I
long
don't know
video
the names.
explaining my truth of the situation.
I couldn't hear you very well. I just turned your volume up. What did you say?
Oh, I was
Oh.
asking if my ad was killed or if it was just too high. when
Too
it was
high.
fed.
Oh,
Too
okay.
high, yeah.
That's right, you motherfucker. Please. My controller disconnected again.
He should listen.
I'm saying please, I should reconnect.
Hand needs a little more damage. Okay, understand again.
Oh.
The tether is on us DPS.
No, because I'm dead. Oh. Is it tight healing me there?
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's strange. You're always different HP. So like, because I'm the one focusing to heal you, so I usually put an X-Hog on you and then a tether. But this time around, I didn't even get to that point, and you died.
I might
So-
have bulked late that time.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, so you probably took a little bit more damage than usual. Honestly, there's a few things like when we're feeding the dolls, like we're not doing it the same every time. So like, I find myself like I have to wait to do certain heals, but that fucks us up later on because like cooldowns, right? So I don't know. I feel like we should just try to feed things at the same time every time. Like try to count your GCDs because it really screws us up for future heals. Either way.
For the second doll or second set, I guess just after exhaust, if you guys can do it always after exhaust.
Mm-hmm.
If you
I've
can.
been feeding it as soon as my exhaust thing like blasts. I've been feeding it. I don't know if you'd like me to do it earlier or later.
No, just after exhaust.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't really care when we do it as long as we do it the same every single time because then I can adjust my cooldowns and know like what to use when so I can have it for the next time I need to heal. Anyways, yeah, we can figure it out. At least we're getting to limit cut, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we cleaned up a lot today. It's looking a lot better.
Did a nice shave.
Had a good shower.
Good shower, nice shave. Well done deodorant. Looking good.
I grabbed a doll.
Quick, feed.
The exhaust hadn't gone off yet.
It just went
Yeah.
It was
Wait for the exhaust.
off. You know, he had 2 dolls.
I had 2 dolls.
That's why I said
2
quick
dolls.
feed.
Oh shit.
doomed. Oh, I guess
One more.
Yeah, this last one.
Where it's like work. The second it hits 11, I just
No,
want out.
I'm gonna treat myself to a McDonald's meal after this.
Oh, yo,
Because
really?
there's no food.
I haven't had Mickey D's in a
Treat
minute.
yourself. Dude, after we clear this, I'm gonna buy myself Cruise Chaser in celebration.
Isn't that $30 though?
Yeah.
The clear's worth
That's
more
a-
than that. Now she
that's
can
a
sell
nice-
clears.
It's okay.
Oh yeah.
it's
Hey,
okay.
are we
She
selling
has
clears
money.
after?
She has money. It's fine.
Is anyone good enough at other jobs to sell clears?
I fucked my rotation. Oh no.
Oh no.
Ooh,
You got it.
I don't know what I'm doing. Holy fuck, everything's messed up.
On exhaust, please. There we go.
Mistake. Okay. Oh my god.
You got the shampoo. You can tank both of them. One of them has faint, so it's like basically just a doll at this point. Oops. Good luck with that.
Yeah, we're gamers. No worries.
Oh, I fucking invoked the wrong one. Oh no.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll just switch.
Oh my god. How are we alive?
I don't know.
Skill.
Skill, yeah.
Alright. After this, you can
I'm
focus.
gonna.
Yeah, focus liquid.
I'm invoking liquid.
Did shampoo die? Like before that?
Yeah.
Oh. Unfortunate.
Yeah, you were
I think I died
taking-
to autos.
Yeah, well, you were taking both. You snagged the hand back from me.
AoEs. So
How many
close.
times did we see limit? Was that 3 or 4?
It's like about 4, maybe.
I think it was 4.
Yeah, I think it was 4. First one was when it was Alice.
The first one, there's only 2 people alive, and then.
That's like for all of them.
I thought there was a third.
There's a third. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a third. I saw number 3 out there.
And then the second
There's
time
only
was
3.
almost all of us. And then we saw it twice within the last, like, 20 minutes.
For now, I'm gonna force you guys to. That's the fun part about the dash.
If I was a paladin, I would have.
You can do it again.
Oh, yo, let's
Do it
go!
again.
Let's go! I don't.
There's time.
Wait, I gotta get really far away from liquid. As long as I get really far away from liquid. Watch this.
Oh, you did it.
Flying dead bodies.
Is there anywhere else like the healing is really tight on me?
You do it the same every
No, I think it's just the just that splashes.
Okay. Because the splashes I'm using, I should have like about.
No, you're fine. Honestly, you're fine. I'll put in a exhaust next call on you right away, and then I just tether you, and you're more than fine because there's a lot of AOE heals going on.
Okay. But that was a pretty good session though. We got to see limit cut, even though
Yeah.
it wasn't clean, but that's expected, of course.
Tomorrow we should be able to hopefully do limit cuts.
Yeah, we should just really focus on limit cut tomorrow, and we can probably get past it and
Yeah.
see.
Doing Pixie?
Watch the video Starlink. I've paid attention to it. It doesn't have the same directions as ours. I think they're just like one counterclockwise spots different than ours.
You guys should watch.
But as far as the movement, it should be the same. I think they
The
did,
markers are not the same, but the movement should be the same.
the movement is the same. I think they did like a southeast to
Mm.
north kind of thing like that. Yeah, I think that's what they did. But yeah, no, not sorry, southwest to north. I mean.
Oh, why is South dying every single time for the second thing? Is it because somebody else is baiting the? Or-
Whoever is supposed to be baiting isn't getting in, and since I'm max melee, I'm just targeted.
We gotta fix that because that happens like every single time almost.
Yeah, I think
And I
I'm
was like,
really
did we
good.
not heal? I was asking.
No,
this the other day.
I was full health every
Yeah.
time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
I'm good there. Like I have I have equilibrium, I have nascent, I have
Perfect.
thrill, so I'm like pretty good. I don't know how much you guys are healing me right now,
A lot.
but
Well, I mean, not individually there so much because I
I'm
put in
just
like
getting the
crit
group
shields
heals,
right
right?
before.
Yeah,
There
that's
should-
during Protean 2 crew.
Oh, you mean like the phase 1? Yeah. Basically, there's supposed to be an enrage, but we're definitely not gonna see that.
No, we're not. What's the difference that they can be like? What's the maximum difference in percentage that the bosses can have?
5%.
5%. Okay. So once it's at 5%, we can just focus the other one, right?
I mean, we can do that before it. We can do that.
Yeah, well, you could do it before.
Well, because
let
it's
me-
until the check, right? It's got to
Yeah,
do that
yeah,
like
yeah.
check. Okay.
So
So
every
then
time
we
it
can do it
casts
even
the
at
check.
10%.
Yeah, we could probably do it at about
Mhm.
10%. To be honest, I
Let
think
me show
12
you
is the
guys.
earliest we can with our current damage. I think at 12
I
is when
think-
it does the check.
Because I think this is what Kuro wants to do. Let me go get a clip really quick. I know
I'm
what
having
Kuro wants
a
to do.
DPS problem. If I was using some potions just for fun, and then if I used the potion, my doll would just die. And I tried experimentally using it earlier, using it later. It would just die. That's why it was dying at that moment. I stopped using potions and it stopped dying.
You were using like normal potions, like damage potions?
Nah, yeah, it was a damage potion. I was just doing
But
it.
when were you
you know,
using it? In
just
the
for
beginning
fun.
of the fight or like during the
Yeah,
dolls?
like in my opener.
Oh, and it lasts that long?
Yeah. Was it not
Hmm.
supposed to? Was that the wrong potion?
No. It should. I don't know how long does it last. Like 30 seconds or something?
Yeah.
I think
30 seconds, right?
30
Hmm.
seconds is... I don't remember. I didn't have my parser up, so I don't know the timings exactly. I think 41
So
is
if-
like doll's end.
We're gonna be potioning up. I gotta readjust how I hit my doll.
Yeah.
Because it's the potion buff is up long enough that I dot the doll with the potion buff up.
Oh.
And those
okay.
like buffed up dots they're buffed up.
They're nasty.
Actually,
You
so
just
when do you
choose, like,
pot?
one
Do you
last-
pot in your rotation? Because the dolls spawn at 35 seconds. So if
I
your
do it a
potions-
little later than other summoners
Oh.
would do it. Because
You're not doing pre-pull.
The fuck no.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Summoners
If you're
don't
not
do
gonna
a pre-pull.
pop
Okay, I didn't
pre-pull,
know, I
then
didn't know.
obviously you do a divination pre-pull.
Like wait, I don't even think I can. Can I?
Yeah, what's it called? The Eki buff? You can do that pre-pull. I mean, it's not good, but you
No,
can do it.
I can't. I have to be in combat to use it.
About to switch to summoner right now and find out. Where'd my summoner go? There it is.
Oh wait, no, I don't have a pet.
Yeah, you
summon.
have a pet out. Yeah, you can hit it pre-pull. I just hit it.
Oh yeah, so I can. Okay.
Divination.
No, I didn't have a
Devotion.
pet out,
That's
so it
what
was
it's
grayed
called.
out.
Yeah, look at my...
That sucks.
figure it
And
out.
something's been changed too. Like I kind of just stopped trying to figure it out because I wanted to get further. But for some reason, Richie, you're just dying. Like I have to do a single target heal on you every single time just to be 100% sure. Like you're just taking more damage than you were before.
I don't
know
know
if-
why.
I don't know either. Yeah, I'll check out the parts and see.
I swear, like when I was doing Savage, raid wides would happen and everyone's at full health with shields and I would die for no reason.
Were you like missing food buff or something?
I had the food buff. I really don't understand. That's why I was like, am I standing in a good place?
No, I think you.
healers. Do you have any criticism?
Yeah, I'll check the logs and see what happened because for a while you were just fine. Like I was healing South for a while, and then at some point I'm like, I don't think South needs to heal because we're getting so much AOE and she's healing herself too. So I'm like, let me switch to you because you were dying every single time. So then when I switched to you, we haven't died once unless there was like a mistake with the doll, like if the doll was fed too soon or whatever or destroyed. But I don't know.
Well, the doll's auto attack. I don't know if that's something.
They do.
Like if
they
it was
do.
just
They do.
a water
They
beam,
do auto attack.
would be
Yeah.
okay.
They do tiny little autos.
Yeah. I don't know.
What am I supposed to? What was I looking up? Oh yeah.
Alright,
I can
like
post
clip
my
a
VOD.
thing really quick. I think this is what Kuro wants to do. I'll just put it in our D-stat chat. Just tell me if I got it right, Kuro.